Now, Webby, you had a contract to do up a house, nothing to do with Che at the time.
That's correct, yes.
And what was the work that you were to do on that house?
It was basically the house was in a poor state. It was to remove a lot of the ceilings, replaster, decorate and fit a new kitchen.
It's a big job.
Yeah.
Right. And you were going to do this for what contract price and over what period?
Well, I envisioned the project taking roughly around about 8 weeks with the, allowing time for plaster to dry, ceilings to come down, kitchen to be fitted.
8 weeks for a pretty major overhaul. What was the contract price?
£8,000.
£8,000. And they'd already paid you £4,000.
That's right.
Now, when you took the job on, you knew how long the job was going to take to do, roughly. Builders telling you it's going to take a month, you can pretty much double it. Is that about right, would you say?
No, not really.
A lot of the time. Che, is that about right? Sometimes you ask a builder to do a very big job. There's usually delays because there's things that people don't foresee. Something when you dig up a floor, there can be damp and that sort of thing, correct? Sometimes builders overrun.
Sometimes is an understatement.
I agree. Sometimes is an understatement. Now, Webby, you had a sense of how long this job was going to take, but am I right that at some point you had a pre-booked holiday?
The holiday was booked from the previous year. It was booked for some time. I usually always get jobs done on time. My jobs never run that late. That's why I tend to get a lot of the work that I get.
What's that? But nevertheless, on this job, you weren't going to be there, present, to complete the work,
By
correct?
about 3 or 4 days, it was very close, but we got delayed on kitchens turning up from the manufacturer.
It's always delays. It's always someone's fault. I understand that that's what happens in a build. As Che rightly describes, a builder being delayed sometimes is an understatement. Now, at some point, you had to go on this pre-booked holiday and you decided that the only thing you could do was to put somebody in a position who you trusted to finish the work to complete the contract on your behalf, correct?
That's correct, yes.
Splendid. So you know a number of builders in the trade, Webby. You know a number of tradespeople, labourers, etc., don't you?
Yes.
You could have chosen any one of them that you knew, correct?
Yes.
You decided to choose Che to finish this contract on your behalf, correct?
That's correct.
Now, where did you go on holiday? It's irrelevant, I just want to know.
I went to Mayhof in Austria skiing.
You went skiing. Is that you skiing over there?
It is, yeah.
Had a nice time?
Excellent
Wasn't
time.
so pleasant when you got back, though, correct?
Not really, no.
Before you got back, you spoke to Che about completing the job, and there were two parts of the discussion you had, as I understand it. First was what he had to do, what finishing the job required, what the contract required him to do, and also a conversation about money. So, Che, what did Webby tell you had to be finished whilst he was away?
There was various things.
Sort of roughly. Was it a verbal contract or written down?
No, it was more of a verbal contract.
Did you go and inspect the site?
No, I was at the site every day. I didn't need to inspect it.
So you were already there, so you were going to finish it on his behalf?
I don't think it would have been finished, but the job was drawing to a close. Right. There was a few bits and pieces that would have needed to be done, but when he was away, I'd imagine if he hadn't gone away, the job would have been finished.
Right.
By the time he'd have come back.
I see. So the point is that he left you with instructions for the rest of the work, and you were aware of what needed to be completed.
Yes, I was.
In order to satisfy the contract he had with whoever the house owner was.
Yes, I was.
Fine. Now, just to be clear, was that work done? Did you complete it?
No, not all of it.
Well, was the vast majority of the work
Yes.
completed? There's always snagging.
Exactly.